Hi everyone, and welcome to this special video announcing XCOM 2 recruitment. I'm going to be playing XCOM 2. It's been pretty dicey. I've scrounged up the money to get it, and I will be Let's Playing XCOM 2. So that's this announcement here. Real quick, since I'm doing announcements, I got my PayPal tip jar open and ready to go. So if you feel like leaving a tip, you can do that now. There's a link in the description there'll be a link in description of videos from this point on, and also on the main channel page up at the top where my banner is, there's a button that says PayPal tip jar. I think that's what I named it. So there's that. Anyway, back to XCOM 2. I am really excited to be playing this game. I like strategy games. I'm not great at XCOM, but I really enjoy playing it, and this one looks like it has a lot to offer. If you were around way back when I did XCOM Enemy Within, I did a soldier recruitment. Basically, I'll name a soldier after you, and you can be part of my XCOM squad. And people really got into it and wrote stories for their characters. It was a blast. It was a lot of fun. I think we had a lot of fun with it. I'm more worried about XCOM 2 doing that, and that's for one reason. I won't know this game, which means that inevitably people will probably die in battle. And that's sad. That goes against what we're here on the channel, which is positive and happy. But XCOM is a more, gritty game. It's war against aliens, and XCOM 2 will be even more so, I think, because of the storyline and what happened. So I have kind of a compromise I'm going to be doing, and we do things differently here on this channel. So basically, if you're going to write a story for your character, you can do that. I don't want to discourage that. I'll never discourage that. But I only ask one thing. If I end up messing up, which is very possible, and getting you killed, you didn't die in your story. Because that would make me really sad, because if you've learned anything about me, if you've been around the channel, you know I'm a pretty passionate person. And I'll feel like I was a complete failure as your commander, your let's player, your strategist, etc. And I'll just feel really bad. So you got an administrative position or something. I don't know. You led a resistance somewhere else. There are numerous possibilities, but you didn't die. That's all I ask, because I'll feel really sad. So, because trust me, I'm going to beat myself up anyway if I get one of you killed. That's going to happen. If you've seen any of my Fire Emblem Let's Plays, I don't like losing units. Sometimes in XCOM, that's inevitable, especially depending on the difficulty you play on. I'm not quite sure what difficulty I'm going to play on yet, depending on what difficulty options there are to choose from. Anyway, that's my only ask. I'm not even going to say it's required, but I would like to ask that. So if you do that for me, I'd really appreciate it. But let's get back to the fun part. You can be a soldier in my XCOM squad. And what's going to happen is I'm going to do it first come, first serve. So you leave a comment, and the first comment will be the first person. Hopefully I could rename units and stuff. I could do that in XCOM 1, so I don't know why I wouldn't be able to do it here. I've heard XCOM 2 has a lot of customization options for how your soldier to look. I'm not a huge channel, so I didn't get XCOM 2 to play a little bit of beforehand. And that's not going to happen. So when it releases for everybody, that's when I'll be starting the Let's Play. That's exactly 2 weeks from when I'm going to put this video up, which is tomorrow from when I'm recording this, behind the scenes. Anyway, so I don't have really a lot of information to give you, so basically what you need to tell me is One, the name of your character, so I can rename it that, and two, how you kind of want to look like, and then I'll do my best to do that, and then we can change it as the Let's Play goes along. Three, let me know what class you want to be, because there's a way to make certain classes in XCOM 2, which is really cool. We'll get into that. I've done just a little bit of research into XCOM 2, so we could so I can make this video for all of you. There are 4 classes that I know about. It's the only ones I've seen. I've heard there's a 5th class. If you know that, don't spoil it. Just don't spoil it. Because I'm really excited for XCOM 2, and I don't want too many spoilers. Basically, the 4 classes are the Grenadier, or Grenader. If you know XCOM, Enemy Unknown, that's basically the heavy class. Light machine gun. It also is going to use more grenades, obviously, from the name. So there's that, if that interests you. There is the new Ranger class, which acts as the assault unit. I know it can use shotguns, and it also has a sword for hitting enemies at melee, which is really cool. Like, that really interests me. So, there's that class. The Sniper makes a return, but now it's called the Sharpshooter. One thing I know is the Sharpshooter is the only class that gets a pistol. The pistol was taken out, which interests me. We'll see how that plays out. In XCOM Enemy Unknown, everybody could carry a pistol as a sidearm, and you could switch to it if you didn't want to reload or anything like that. We'll see how that all plays. But the Sharpshooter uses, of course, a sniper rifle and gets their pistol. I know they have a tree to go down the pistol. Like, they can become specialized with the pistol. So that's really interesting. And then there's the Specialist class, which takes the support role. They get a little robot drone that they can use to either be a combat drone to go and hit enemies and attack them, or become a combat medic. So if you want to be a healing type class, that's for you. The Specialist and going down combat medic. That's all I know. If you know more about the specifics, you can kind of guide me. Excuse me. You can kind of guide me along as we go along the game. What I'm going to be doing is, like I said, I'll rename the soldier after you. You'll be part of XCOM. Get you the class that you want to the best of my ability. And then, if you kind of stay up with the series as I put the videos out, I'm going to try to leave promotions up to you. You'll choose the ability that you want. Now, this will be really hard at the beginning, because I want to keep playing. I might have to just... We'll work around it. We'll find a way to get this to work. I think it's going to be a lot of fun regardless. Hopefully you all will participate and become part of XCOM. And I'll do my best. I don't know how many of you are interested in XCOM. I know a few of you are. And I know a few of you are really interested, have already asked me, are you playing XCOM and are you taking signups? Soldier signups. Obviously, the answer to that now is yes. We'll see how many of you participate. If a lot of you do, I'll do my best to get you in. If not a lot of people sign up, I'll be a little sad, but then we'll have a lot to I'll be able to really cycle through and get everybody in there. Sign up if you're interested. Please do so. It'll make me really happy, and I'll feel like a bigger Let's Player's like, wow, the channel's growing. A whole bunch of people signed up and are interested, and my mind will be blown, and I'll be really happy. Like I said, I'll be inserting people in a first-come, first-serve basis, and I'll do my best to get everybody in. If you don't get in, because a lot of people sign up, please don't be sad, because that'll make me sad. Just be excited for the Let's Play. And this is completely optional. I highly doubt it, but if nobody signs up, then I'll just go with the names that the recruits have. So there we go. Regardless, I think we'll have a lot of fun with this. And again, leave just kind of list it out for me. I'll put a graphic to show how I would like it in the comment, just because it'll be easier for me to sort through and get information. So leave your character name, your class, which one of these classes interested you, Grenader, Ranger, Sharpshooter, or Specialist, and if you have any specific features or anything like that. I think I can change armor color maybe, because I was able to do that before in XCOM Enemy Unknown and Enemy Within. Any kind of distinguishing features like that, I can try to do. I can definitely do that as to the best of my ability for you. That way it feels like yours. If this goes really bad and we game over, which is possible, because again, I won't know all the mechanics or practically anything about XCOM 2 other than what little I've already said, then we'll just kind of reset the timeline and I'll start with wherever I left off on the soldier sign-up. And I'll cycle back around if we get that far. So that's why I say in your story, you're not dead, because you can cycle back around and get back in. So that's how I'm going to do it. Thank you very much for watching this. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're really excited. I know I am. I'm excited to see who signs up, what classes we're going to have, and if anybody decides to write stories for their characters, I hope it's a little more upbeat and more fun, and we have just a lot of fun with this, because I think we can. And no matter how it goes, if I crash and burn or we win, it'll be a lot of fun to go through, because I think XCOM was just really well done, and it was a lot of fun to play. The strategy aspect was really good, and I've heard they really made it even more in-depth with this game. So regardless, it'll be a great time. If it takes me 3 times to beat the game, then 3 times it shall be, or just once, or however long it takes me. It could be a really lengthy Let's Play, so I think it'll be a lengthy Let's Play no matter what. But again, thanks for watching. Hope you're excited, and until XCOM 2 actually comes out, I'm Cendril89. Remember to shoot for the stars, and take care, everyone.